Hi, I'm Dr. Matthew Barker, and I was recently listening to an audiobook by Bruce Lipton titled The Wisdom of Your Cells. And in that book, he describes in great detail how our perception of our reality is what generates our thoughts and our emotions. And it's our thoughts and emotions that then send that signal to all the cells of our body of how to respond, what chemicals to make, what hormones to produce, and can actually turn on or turn off different genes. So he explains very concisely the process of epigenetics. And I was meditating on that concept in relation to a few other things that I've learned and thinking about the research about how our thoughts and emotions and the words we use can have an effect on the structure of water. And I also thought about some research that I learned a long time ago in some leadership training, that the optimal ratio of positive to negative feedback for someone to thrive in the workplace or in the home is like a 7-to-1 ratio of positive to negative feedback. And I've shared some of my health struggles and things that I'm working on healing and things that I have healed in the past. And I don't perseverate on the things that aren't working well in my body, but I do have thoughts about things that aren't working as well as I would like them to. And sometimes those thoughts are accompanied by emotions that I experience of annoyance, frustration, grief, depression. And I thought about how little to never I sit and just think about all of the things that my body is doing correctly. And even less do I sit and spend time feeling positive emotions about all the things that my body is doing correctly. Even though my body's probably functioning, I don't know, doing 99% of its functions perfectly fine, and I tend to focus, if at all, with the 1%. And how often is that we don't think about our toe until we stub it and now it hurts and then we can't stop thinking about it. And so I kind of had this image in my mind, like if I had this friend who was with me all the time and they only pointed out all the things I did wrong, they never pointed out anything I did right. They would feed me and do things to me that didn't make me feel good, and they just never acknowledged anything positive. And I probably wouldn't want to spend time with that friend. And I thought that I definitely have some room for improvement in the relationship that I have with this physical body that I'm currently living in. And I'm nowhere near that 7-to-1 ratio of positive to negative feedback. And so while I was meditating on this, I decided to just go body part by body part and think about all of the reasons that I had for being grateful for that body part, and all the things that that body part does for me, and not just consciously think about it, but feel the emotion of gratitude. And what helped me to get into that emotion of gratitude was to think of specific things that that body part has allowed me to do or does for me. So when I thought about my legs and my feet, I thought about some of the beautiful hikes that I've been on that I wouldn't have been able to go on if my legs didn't work properly. Or when I thought about my digestion system and my taste, I thought about some amazing meals that I've had and enjoyed. When I thought about my eyes and my vision, I thought about some of the beautiful sceneries that I've seen, or a beautiful painting, or just staring or looking at the face of my wife or my daughter. And intentionally, I thought of things that would evoke strong positive emotions. And I was in such a high state of gratitude that, when I got to my hands, for example, and I thought about how my love language for both giving and receiving love is through touch, and how I use my hands within my daily practice of medicine, and thought about some of the people that I've been able to help with my hands, I was in such a high state of gratitude. I was literally just sobbing and kissing my hands in gratitude. And this was such a powerful experience for me, and that I incorporated it as part of kind of my routine, my regular routine, spending time at least a few times a week where I just sit and kind of go from body part to body part and feel those elevated emotions of gratitude. And if I get to a body part that is not functioning the way I would like it to, I can envision it functioning the way that I would like it to. And because I'm already in a state of gratitude, it's very easy then to extend that gratitude for what I'm already feeling to this future reality that hasn't yet come to fruition. And that's the message that I want to send to these body parts that maybe aren't yet functioning the way I would like. I want to give them thanks for functioning that way, to help them to start functioning better, and to give my body that is functioning properly to do gratitude and do feedback that, hey, you're doing a good job. And it's really made a big difference about how I feel about my body. And when I get a message of pain, so often we kind of resist pain and we don't want to feel pain, and when we're feeling pain, we're like annoyed, frustrated. Well, pain is a protective mechanism of our body. And so if I'm feeling pain somewhere, I try to bring, a different thought process to it and tell my body, thank you for sending me that pain signal. If I'm doing something that's actively causing pain, well, obviously I would want to stop it. And if there's not anything actively going on, I can tell my body, I got the message, I'm gonna do whatever I need to, or whatever I can to stop that from happening. So one easy example is, if I have abdominal pain after eating some meal, then I should probably stop eating that meal and listen to my body. If not, if we just ignore it or we take a pill to try to mask it, often our body is going to start sending like louder pain signals. We're like, man, this guy's not getting this message of pain, and this stuff is hurting us. So it's really changed kind of that relationship that I have with this physical body for the better. And so I've been encouraging my patients to take on this practice and do this meditation of gratitude for their body on a regular basis. And stay tuned, because I did record a guided meditation within a group that I'm going to turn into a guided meditation video. So stay tuned for that if you want someone to guide you through this meditation. But if not, just get into a relaxed state and just think about go body part for body part, and think about all the things that you are grateful, and try to get into that state of gratitude for your body and see how it changed your life, and leave comments and let me know how it's been helping you to make this part of your practice. Thank you so much.